Hello, and host Neil Howard, Professional Radio. Thank you for joining us once again and making us a part of your day. Now, by the year 2032, the United States is going to face a shortage of physicians. And according to some estimates, it could be as high as 122,000 physicians in both primary and specialty care. Now, at the same time, the number of cancer cases here in the United States is expected to rise by about 45%. It's indeed another healthcare crisis. Now, physicians educated at foreign medical schools who come to the United States to train are going to fulfill a very critical need. Now, here to explain are Dr. William W. Pinsky, President and CEO of the Educational Commission for Foreign Medical Graduates, and Dr. Beatriz Wills, a native of Colombia, who has trained here in the United States since 2016. Welcome to the program, both Dr. Pinsky and Dr. Wills. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Dr. Pinsky, this shortage of physicians, it continues to grow here in the United States. Tell us more about the role that the international medical graduates play here in the United States healthcare.
So international medical graduates have played an important role really beginning shortly after World War II with influx of physicians into the country. Currently, approximately 25% of all licensed physicians have gone to medical school outside of the United States and Canada. Additionally, about 25% of physicians in training, that would be in residency programs or fellowship programs like Dr. Wills, are also from outside the country. The physicians who are in practice are frequently in traditionally underserved areas, both rural and urban. And so international graduates play a very important part in access to health care. Because the United States is looked at as the primo place for further medical education, we're able to attract the best of the best to come here. And so that not only do they provide better access to health care, it's also a high-quality health care as well.
In your opinion, is it important that the United States continue to be the primary destination for medical training, or should someplace else maybe take up the mantle?
Well, again, I think we would always like to be the place where the best people come. It adds not only just to the quality of the health care while they're in training as well as afterwards, but it adds to the diversity, which we know brings higher quality to the programs as well. In addition to the contributions they can make, we can look around the country and see very prominent international medical graduates who have assumed leadership roles in delivering health care, in research and innovation. And it's important that they want to come here. That doesn't mean to say that individuals should be leaving their home country, because I think that's important as well. But to be here for some period of time, contribute here, and then have the opportunity to improve health care back home is also important. If we did not have the international medical graduates coming to the United States, our already stressed healthcare system from an access perspective would even be worse. And everybody, including you and me, would be affected by that.
Dr. Wills, you've chosen a very challenging specialty. What inspired you to pursue oncology as a specialty, and why did you decide to come to the United States for your training?
Well, you're certainly right that oncology is a very challenging specialty, but it's also a beautiful one. It was my dad who inspired me to pursue oncology when he was diagnosed with lung cancer. I quickly found in oncology a beautiful specialty where I could satisfy my curiosity towards science and cancer and also build really strong relationships with patients with cancer. And as far as why I decided to come to the United States since 2016, since I wanted to help patients with cancer, I knew that I had to train in the best institutions worldwide. And just as Dr. Pinsky was mentioning, it is really here where I have the opportunity to meet amazing mentors, have access to technology and medical education training. So that's why I decided to come here.
Dr. Pinsky, when it comes to helping these medical graduates who are coming, these future graduates who are coming to the United States, How does the ECFMG specifically get involved with them?
So it's important that people have the right qualifications, and we do something that's called primary source verification, where we certify that the individuals are who they say they are, that their diploma and transcripts are real and valid, that we partner with the Department of the U.S. Department of Treasury to assure that they do not have anything in their background that should preclude their entrance into the United States. And then we register them to take the United States Medical Licensing Exam, which is the same exam all doctors have to take to become licensed in the United States. When they're successful passing the first three parts of that, then we can register them to try to get a position in residency or fellowship program, as Dr. Wills has done. We get about 20,000 applications every year from international medical graduates. And it's an arduous process with our background checking, certifying their credentials. And so it takes an average of 3 years for individuals to go through the process, including passing the exams, so that we know the people that get through this successfully are the type of people that we want to have in our communities.
Dr. Wills, were there any challenges with your training and coming to the United States based on all of that support that's offered by the ECFMG?
Well, my experience so far has been a fantastic one. It's really been one of the best opportunities in my life. But it's definitely hard. It's just like Dr. Pinsky was mentioning, it's a very, very rigorous process. And while I was applying for residency here, I was studying really, really hard. I mean, my days were very, very long studying for the steps in order to be certified by the ECFMG.
Great. That's outstanding. Outstanding. What else should our listeners know about the quality of care that international medical graduates provide? Dr. Pinsky, you can field that one if you like, or Dr. Wills.
So, I'll start off. We have a research department in our foundation, which is called the Foundation for Advancement of International Medical Education and Research. And our researchers have evaluated the care that international medical graduates provide to patients in this country. And I can say with a high degree, the highest degree of assurance, that the care that international medical graduates provide is at least equal to the care of United States medical graduates, and frankly, in some instances, might even exceed that sum. So, I know sometimes there's suspicion, if a doctor doesn't look like the patient or might have an accent or just seem different. But I can assure the public that we have very carefully checked the individuals, certified their credentials, and there's a track record of excellent care.
And Dr. Wills, what advice would you give potential students who are looking to take the path that you did?
Work hard. Really, it's not easy, but it's completely worthwhile. Work hard and really choose your mentors wisely and organize your time appropriately. It's definitely worthwhile.
Dr. William Pinsky and Dr. Beatriz Wills, thank you so much for joining us here on Health Professional Radio. It's been a pleasure. Thank you both.
Thank you.
You've been listening to Health Professional Radio. I'm your host, Neil Howard. Transcripts and audio of this program are available at hpr.fm and healthprofessionalradio.com.au.
Thank you for listening to Health Professional Radio. We're very proud to be an independent broadcaster providing our content free of charge to you, the listener. One of the ways that we're able to remain free and independent is by having people like you become patrons. You can support Health Professional Radio simply by visiting hpr.fm and clicking the button that says Become a Patron. Your patronage of even just $1 a month lets us know that you're there, which in turn makes us more valuable to advertisers. And, of course, if you're able to afford more, then we would certainly appreciate the support. My name is Toby Longhurst from Health Professional Radio. Please visit hpr.fm, click the Become a Patron button, and support us if you can.